let's take a look at some sports. Ayotunde Balogun joins us.
This is the ultimate redefined for men.
Many thanks, Ijoma. This is sports news at this time. Pupils of Iyanuge Primary School from Edo State have been rewarded for their exploits at the 2015 Channels National Kids Cup. The Edo State government has promised to upgrade both sporting and other educational facilities in the school for emerging the winners of the tournament. Governor of Edo State, Adams Oshomole, gave out the sum of 100,000 naira to each of the players, while their coaches got the sum of 200,000 naira. Reports say the team will embark on the playing tour of Norway to take part in international under-13 competitions. Iyanuge defeated Research Model Primary School from Kaduna 2-0 in the final to emerge champions. Super Eagles invitees Leon Balogun and William Troost Ekong are hoping to make their official debuts for Nigeria against Chad. Balogun has featured in just one friendly game for the country, while Troost Ekong is yet to get his first cap for Nigeria. Both players say they are ready to help the Super Eagles get off to a winning start on Saturday.
If the coach puts me in the first 11 in the starting team, I will make my first official game, because so far it has just been friendlies, and I was happy when I got the call. I was still in the fight for promotion with my club, so it was additional motivation, and it pushed me additionally because I was looking forward to come to Nigeria and represent my country and of course win the first game.
I'm ready. I think we've been training well this week. The first few days is hard work, but I think everyone's ready in the squad to face Chad. Yeah, good. They looked after me very well when I came in, and I just have to be adapting to the climate a little bit. But yeah, I feel good now. I've been to Nigeria countless times. My father still lives in Lagos, so I know the country very well. Yeah, it's everything. It's a new start for the Super Eagles, and I think it's good for the whole team to be focused and be ready, because we have to bring it and win this game against Chad.
And the Egyptian court has sentenced 11 men to death for their part in the country's worst outbreak of football violence, which killed more than 70 fans and injured at least 1,000 in 2012. Many of the dead were crushed when fans tried to escape from the Port Said Stadium after a post-match pitch invasion by supporters of the local side Al Masri. The court sentenced one of the men in absentia. Other defendants received between 15 and 5 years in prison. Italian authorities have confirmed that Argentine businessman Alejandro Burzaco, wanted by U.S. authorities over the FIFA bribery investigation, had voluntarily turned himself in to police in northern Italy. Burzaco was on an Interpol red notice issued last week. The international wanted person alerts were for 2 of former FIFA officials, including Jack Warner, and 4 corporate executives at the request of U.S. authorities as part of a corruption probe. Well, that's a wrap in sports news. Ijoma will be back with the rest of the news at 10.
This is the ultimate redefined for men.
The Burundian Electoral Commission has insisted presidential elections will go on as planned for July the 15th, despite rejection from the opposition. The Commission has also suggested that parliamentary elections be rescheduled for June the 26th. A group of 17 opposition parties earlier said in a statement that they would participate in dialogue over the polls, but want President Pierre Nkurunziza to quit. Here's Cynthia Are with more.
Well, thank you. Indeed, the opposition is not having any of it. It has rejected a proposal by the Electoral Commission to hold presidential polls come July the 15th. The reason is that the opposition says its demand for free elections have not been met. Burundi was hit by protests and a failed coup after President Pierre Nkurunziza announced in April that he would run for a third term. then Egypt does not seem ready to change its mind on applying the eye for an eye principle regarding the 2012 soccer deaths. A court in the North African country has upheld death sentences for 11 men over their involvement in deadly football stadium violence in Port Said. Also today, 5 people have died in a shooting in a village in China's northern Hebei province. 2 police officers and the suspected gunman were among the dead, while at least 3 other people were injured in the incident. Finally, rebels in Syria say they've captured a major army base in the south of the country. The Southern Front, an alliance of rebel groups, announced that the base, known as Brigade 52, was liberated in an attack this morning. The base outside the town of Harak is one of the largest in Daraa province. That's the foreign news wrap-up. It's back to you, Joma.
Thanks a lot, Cynthia. And the main news again. Senator Bukola Saraki has emerged as Senate President, with Senator Ike Ekweremadu as his deputy. And in the House of Representatives, members have elected Honorable Yakubu Dogara as Speaker over APC's choice for the position, Mr. Femi Gbajabiamila. And President Buhari has said that he is willing to work with elected leaders of the National Assembly despite differences with the APC. Well, that's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks so much for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Hunyato. Night.